So I finally got my hands on the Dylect Sense 4K Max, the dual channel dash cam from Dylect, which most of you have been asking me to review from the past few days. I mean, this is the lower variant, and you also get a triple channel variant, that's the Sense 4K Ultra, which simply adds a cabin camera to this same dual channel setup. And here are my first impressions. The video quality is quite good. I mean, it's not the STARVIS-2 IMX678. It is a 4K resolution, but it's not a native 4K resolution. It is an upscale 4K resolution. That being said, here are certain things which I like about this camera. Starting off, the design is quite nice, symmetrical, but build quality is quite decent. Secondly, what I really like is that the LED placement on the rear camera is on the back, which means you can easily monitor if the rear camera is on or not. Thirdly, the camera comes preset in the factory, so which means when you install this camera for the first time, all the settings are basically done, like date and time and the rest of the stuff which we usually have to set manually, such as the speed units. I mean, they come preset, so it's a small thing, it's a minor thing, but makes a difference. What's next which I like about the camera is that the front and the rear camera's field of view is quite decent and more than enough to cover a wide range of area in front and in the rear of the car. Of course, this camera comes at 9,999 now. In the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale, you'll get it close to 8,000 rupees. So I definitely consider this is a cool dash cam to buy in that price range. That being said, let's quickly move on and take a look at the video quality from both front and the rear camera of the Dylect 4K Max and show you what you can expect if you buy this dash cam. Let's take a look. So here's the front camera sample. So this was shot in the evening around 4:30, so you don't have that high brightness what you usually see during daytime. Overall field of view looks quite good, saturation look wise also looks good, but the sharpness does tend to take a hit. Exposure, of course, the brightness being, since this is an overcast conditions, the video looks slightly bit dull. This camera also gets a GPS built in, so you can see those GPS coordinates and the speed being shown up on the video. So that's also a cool thing, but overall, considering this is a 8 to 9,000 price bracket camera, the video quality is quite nice and more than enough for the price. I mean, for the purpose of evidence, for the purpose of insurance claims, for the purpose of recording any incidents, the Dylect Sense 4K is doing its job pretty well. No major complaints against this video quality. It's pretty good. You can definitely invest your money for this camera. Moving on to the rear camera quality. So here's where you can see a little difference. There is some level of haziness, and since of course this is not a Starvis sensor, I mean, they haven't mentioned which sensor they have used for the rear, but it's definitely not Starvis. But overall video quality, considering this is a under 10K budget segment camera and this is a rear camera, what they have provided is really good. Field of view is also like similar to what the front camera offers, quite wide, covers a large area right behind the car. In terms of exposure, in terms of brightness, may seem a bit dull, and the overcast conditions might be a contributing factor. Contrast levels look good, but overall it does have a warmer tone or a slight yellowish tone to it, which is quite okay, not going to make much of a difference when you actually want the dash cam footage for evidence or for insurance claims. So you have a very decent looking front and rear camera video quality, sufficient enough for the 8 to 9,000 price bracket, and it's kind of good what you can get out of this camera. That being said, this was just a quick review of the Dylect Sense 4K. Since I just got my hands on this camera today, I had like hardly less than 2 to 3 hours to make this video. So the full review of the Dylect Sense 4K Max dual channel dashcam will be dropping soon on my channel. If you don't want to miss that video, you need to make sure that you've hit that subscribe button of my channel right now, and also make sure to share this video with all your friends who are looking forward for a review of the Dylect Sense 4K. That being said, this camera is currently under discount, and if you're interested in grabbing this camera in the ongoing Great Indian Festival sale with nearly 1,000 rupee discount, go ahead, get it right now. The purchase link is given right down below in the description. Do not waste the chance to save yourself some money. So I'll just go now and start working on the full review of the Dylect Sense 4K, and until then, you guys go ahead and have a great time shopping. See you in the next one.